Vamos a ver. Estoy gente bastante triste, tengo que decir. Acabo de hacer un intento ahora de la no hit, ¿no? Del Elden Ring. Antes de abrir directo, tenía como una hora y media y he dicho, mira, vamos a dar un try. Y joder, qué depresión, de verdad. La run menos bien. Me como un golpe muy estúpido por una gilipollez de no estar bien colocado en un sitio, en fin. Un golpe muy estúpido, estoy haciendo buena run, estoy haciéndolo bien, tal, pierdo un poco de tiempo por el fallo, pero bueno. Digo, venga, PB, tal, a ver si vamos a por el PB, no sé qué. Y llego a Gigante de Fuego, justo mato a Gigante de Fuego a la vez que él está haciendo un ataque. Es que estaba a un toque de morir el Gigante de Fuego, ¿no? Y voy a meter el último golpe para rematarlo y se me queda el arma como a un centímetro de darle. Se me ha quedado el arma a un centímetro de darle y he tenido que hacer otro segundo ataque. Y justo ese segundo ataque lo he hecho ya demasiado tarde y justo le he matado yo a él, pero él también me ha matado a mí. Y digo, bueno, no pasa nada, por lo menos me ha contado la muerte, me contó el hit, pero por lo menos lo he matado, voy a perder mucho tiempo aquí porque tengo que volver a hacer el camino de vuelta y tal. Pero venga, va, pa'lante. Llego a Maliketh, me mata Maliketh, llego a Joraglux, segunda fase, se me olvida por un momento, no sé por qué, de los nervios, se me olvida lo que tengo que hacer y en lugar de caminar hacia atrás para esquivar el ataque en segunda fase, me quedo bloqueado, camino hacia adelante, intento esquivar, pero esquivo mal, me mata y al final, una run que he tenido un pequeño fallo, que tal, había perdido unos minutos, venga, vale, no pasa nada, voy por PB, ha sido llegar al final y empezar a cagarla en Maliketh, empezar a cagarla en Horacrux y he dicho, a tomar por culo. O sea, podría haber intentado hacer eh, mejor tiempo, ¿no? De haber hecho PB de tiempo, porque tenía margen para mejorar el tiempo por bastante. Y al final nada. Pero bueno. Entonces ya está, o sea, me ha dado un bajón ahí por eso, por esa gilipollez, pero ya está, ¿no? Poco a poco hasta que salga la rana, lo que hay. El caso, vamos ahora con esto. Mira, tenemos aquí con Charlotte, ¿vale? Que es la mujer que ayudamos el otro día. Tenemos también un par de misiones por aquí. Edith Dawes, no sé quién es. Vale, pues tenemos la misión con Charlotte y luego tenemos aquí tres misiones. Un par de secundarias y la principal. Así que vamos a hacerlo. Y ya está, ya desconectar un poco del Elden Ring porque es que de verdad que la run me está machacando de verdad a nivel mental. Es una cosa, tío. El hecho de que saber que cada vez que reseteo el hecho de saber que cada vez que reseteo, porque me matan o lo que sea y tengo que resetear, tengo que tardar media hora en volver a preparar lo que es hasta el primer jefe. O sea, es que, de verdad, o sea, mentalmente me parte el alma en dos cada vez que tengo que resetear. Pero bueno, yo qué sé.
Oh, hey there.
How you feeling, man?
Much better than I felt in a long time. If we hadn't caught that rabbit, I don't think I'd have made it another day.
You look better.
Better and determined, thanks to you. And if I'm gonna learn to hunt, I figured it was time I learned how to use Cal's gun properly.
How's that working out for you?
Well, let's just say my prey is looking decidedly unscathed. But the end of labor is to gain leisure. Is that not what Aristotle said?
I don't know much about Aristotle, but I know a thing or two about shooting a gun. Look, you gotta hold steady, firm. You just focus, breathe slowly, always pull the trigger on empty lungs. Here, I'll show you. Okay.
le he dejado mucho a lo que dispara.
Just to breathe out. Wait to breathe out. Would you look at that? I haven't hit one that close all day.
Not bad. Focus on the inhale. Shoot on the exhale. My turn.
Oh no, that wretched rat is back. Over there, you see? It's been a thorn on my side ever since we moved here. Kill it, please. What can I say? Thank you. I still have some of the rabbit left that I salted up. Would you join me for a meal? It's the least I can do. Go ahead and take a seat at the table. Food is just about done. Well, it's good and hot. I hope you enjoy it. You helped me to catch it, after all. Bon appetit.
Huh?
Please enjoy. And thank you again for everything. I really am grateful.
It was nothing.
You're a good man.
Oh, you don't really know me.
I know enough. There's always more to find in ourselves. You helped me to see that. My husband, Cal, was such an optimist. I found that to be very contagious. But there's a fine line between optimism and naivete. And we were both born with a silver spoon. Banquets, butlers, valets.
Sounds terrible.
It was just so many people, so many things.
Está dando
I
el
was
chungo.
lost in it. I was crushed by it. My father was very overbearing. Then we came out here and I got crushed by this. You know, I pictured myself picking fresh vegetables, sipping homemade wine, writing a great novel. But I turned out to be a far more pathetic anti-heroine than any I could ever pen.
Oh, well. I reckon you're gonna be just fine.
Are you all right? Can I get you some water?
No, I'm fine. I just, thank you for this. I think it's best if I make...
Stay right there. It's gonna be okay. My dear Arthur, I have gone out hunting. Not a phrase I thought any pen of mine would ever ink, but nonetheless one I am very proud to finally be able to write. I am so very grateful to you for all the help and encouragement you've given me. There is some money in a box on the nightstand. Please take it. I have far more than I need back in the city, and I'd like you to have it. Please take care, and remain true to the man I know you are.
No le voy a coger el dinero. Vale, pues ya está. Imagino que con esto ya se da la misión por terminada. Vale, ¿qué más tenemos? Vamos para acá. Vale, tenemos que buscar al tipo que debe dinero. Que acaba de pasar. No sé qué acaba de pasar ahí. Ha sido por la tuberculosis. Aquí dentro, pone que está. Puedo romper esto. Pero no os enfadéis. Ah, mira, estaba ahí. Joder, que no ha sido para tanto que he disparado un candado. Solo he disparado un candado, tío. La gente se enfada mucho por nada. Madre mía, la que voy a liar. Por la mierda del candado. Ya está, luego voy a hacer esa misión. A ver si luego puedo hacerlo.
Hey, you want company, boys?
¿Dónde es? Ah, ah, esta es Edith. La mujer esta.
This is town.
Go away. Just go away.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but well,
Well, you're sorry. Yeah, I heard you.
but, I mean, well, this country is man unleashed. That's the thing, and it ain't my fault any more than it's anyone
Man
else.
unleashed? Then unleash goodness. Not just hell's feeble brothers, sir.
But how? I mean, all I know how to do is fight, I guess. I was set free to fight. Where's your son, Mrs. Downs?
Where you think? Down the mine. Until he gets sick. Which won't be long, given how hard they work him. See, foremen don't like him, so he gets the worst of it.
Maybe I could go.
Well, maybe you could just leave us all alone. Maybe. Maybe you could just go fight some other battle.
Vamos a la mina. Está muy lejos. Para cuando quiere llegar el caballo ya no lo necesito.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Why don't you shut up?
Who's this, your daddy?
My daddy died. And this man, he killed him. What are you doing here?
Leave the boy alone.
Why'd you kill his daddy? You after his mama?
Stop bullying the boy.
Get out of my business, mister.
Leave the boy alone,
Or what?
or I'll kill you too.
You couldn't kill no one. Look at you, all ragged and sick and weak. Clear off, you goddamn hermit. Clear off! You and the horse son here.
Take your hands off me! You're finished!
Now who's next? Let the boy go. Let him go! Come with me. Shame on you. He's just a goddamn boy! Let's get you out of here.
They're gonna kill me. Now I got no job and they're gonna kill me.
I've got some money. You and your mama can go someplace nice.
Well, why are you doing this?
I don't know. Listen, take this. All of it. Try and talk to your mama and get out of here. Now run.
I'll try.
Good boy. I don't want to see you here again.
Vamos a echar un vistazo aquí en la mina a ver qué hay. Pues esto parece enorme, ¿no? Igual debería venir aquí cuando tenga activa la misión de la recompensa, el cazarrecompensas. Porque a lo mejor esa misión se desarrolla aquí dentro. Esto parece enorme. El mapa no me lo marca, ¿verdad? Ah, bueno, sí, mira. No sé, he hecho un vistazo. ¿O no? Ya digo, o sea, seguramente si está todo esto es porque vamos a tener alguna misión aquí más adelante. Y seguramente sea la del tío que nos debe dinero. Que se esconderá por aquí o lo que sea y tendremos que pelear o algo. Así que yo creo que podemos ir con Maika. Vamos con Maika y luego a ver si se refresca la misión esta y podemos hacerla. Vale, a ver dónde está.
Was you followed? No. Was you followed? I said no.
Okay.
What is your problem?
What is your problem, partner? You don't look so good.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with me. I'm fit as a fiddle.
And not inside you ain't.
I'm just a realist, friend.
Micah reckons there's a rat. Oh, does he? On what evidence?
He's only back a minute. Pinkerton show up.
We've been on the run since you two fools went crazy in Blackwater. We barely escaped with our lives in Saint Denis. Now we got a rat.
Well, Molly clearly talked, but who else?
Maybe we pushed things too hard. Maybe time for folks like us is past. We don't need a rat. We got sloppier than the town drunk, and they know who we are, and where we are, and what we're doing.
Way I see it, best thing we can do is let the week go. Move on, get our money, and start over.
That ain't happening. Well, something's gotta happen, and fast. Otherwise, Cornwall, them pink Pinkertons, they've got us penned in here, and ain't none of them stopping.
Well, Cornwall's why we're here. Shall we, Dutch?
Yeah, it's time to go. Let's head to the river.
Oh, leave Cornwall alone. He ain't... We need money, but revenge, now?
Of course it's for money.
Come on, Arthur.
This better not be no stupid revenge mission, Dutch. It ain't worth it.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, Arthur, it's just a simple social call.
So, what are we gonna say to him that needs to be said?
He has been hunting us since Valentine. He is the reason that Hosea got killed. His sugar business is destroying the people of Guarma. This town, Arthur, it's his town. He bought it just to destroy these folks. His sugar, his oil, his law.
These are wrongs that you can't right, Dutch. We're wanted men.
So why did you go for John against my wishes?
I didn't want him hanged.
Neither did I.
We're gonna cut a deal, Arthur.
What are you talking about?
We want out, and Cornwall wants us to stop robbing him, and we all know his money is what's keeping the Pinkertons on our tail. He's America, Arthur, and I want out. And he won't let us go.
This ain't making a lot of sense, Dutch.
It will, son. It will. A deal, some noise, and then we're gone. Cornwall's boat is due in soon. Let's get down here behind these crates.
I want to thank you for your hospitality, Mr. Cornwall.
This was a business meeting, Mr. Milton. We are not friends. I have spent a considerable fortune with your agency, and still nothing. This Vanderlyn robs me and laughs at me. I asked for the best. I paid for the best.
We are very close, Mr. Cornwall. I know you've heard this before.
Chance, sir. Send a telegram to Goldberg in New York. Tell him I won't borrow it more than 3.2%. Sorry, no, I have heard it before. And get that army man to pay his portage charge.
Yes, sir.
We are doing all we can within the confines of the law.
The law? I think we both know what you can do with your law. Find me Dutch Vanderlyn. Bring him here. And leave the laws to them as need them. Good day, sir.
Come along, Mr. Ross. We have work to do.
Mr. Didsbury. Mr. Cornwall.
Now listen up, Didsbury. What's all this about strikes? I bought into this mine because of mismanagement, and I intend to make it a success no matter what the cost.
It's the wages. Folk feel that you...
Feel? Business doesn't give two figs about feelings, sir, not two figs. It's a nonsense that will bring a plague on both our houses.
Sir.
Perhaps there is a plague on your house already, Mr. Cornwall.
What do you want, sir?
I'm not quite sure just yet.
Your impudence will be your undoing, sir.
I'm undone already. Even my best friend here, he thinks I'm crazy. And like this poor fellow you are talking to, my feelings are hurt.
You robbed me, sir.
And you robbed him. Funny world.
You show a criminal's grasp of sophistry, sir. I did no such thing.
You kill. I kill. You rob. I rob. Only difference I can see is I choose whom I kill and rob, and you destroy everything in your path.
I've heard just about enough.
I'll tell you what. You give me this ship, $10,000, and safe passage out of here, I'll let you live.
I'll do no such thing.
You sure? Good. I prefer it this way.
You've lost your man!
Noise, Arthur! Noise!
You screwed up!
Oh, shit!
Pinkertons!
What the hell have you done, Dutch?
Come on! Mike is going after those papers! Let's find him! Get out of here!
Make your peace with your maker, boy!
They're shooting from that... Look out! Up there on the left! Come on! This way! Up the stairs!
Cornwall's men are all over the place. Follow me and stay close.
You should have been smart! We had enough heat on us before! Now we're gonna... Launch, Dutch!
This is the only way! You'll see! Trust me!
You sure you got the lungs for this, Morgan?
Shut up!
Here come more! Take them down!
You said this wasn't a revenge mission!
It wasn't! We got what we came for! Those papers!
You're in a situation here!
Stay with me, Arthur! Let's go! Let's go!
Finally putting that bastard Cornwall out of business for good.
Did you put Dutch up to this?
I follow orders.
More up top here! Gun them down, and let's get the hell out of this place! Shoot that oil wagon!
¿A quién he matado? Un caballo de huida. Por la cara. Si es un caballo de huida, ¿por qué me sale en rojo cuando lo apunto?
Cornwall's men are all over the place. Follow me and stay close.
We had heat on us before! Now we're gonna be torched, Dutch!
This is the only way! You'll see! Trust me!
Trust you?
You sure you got the lungs for this?
Shut the hell up!
Let's not start. Stop. Finally putting that Cornwall out of business for good.
Did you put Dutch up to this?
Me? I just follow orders, Morgan.
Let's go! Let's go!
You said this wasn't a revenge mission!
It wasn't! We got what we came for! Those papers! More up top here! Gun them down! And let's get the hell out of this place! Come on! We can take the horses from that coach! Let's go!
Well, at least we tried talking it out.
Boys have lost your minds!
Oh, I felt a lot of guilt in this life, Arthur. I've killed too often, and poorly, but not this time, son. Come on! All right, let's head for the hills, boys. They're trying to block us off! Go!
No quería darle al caballo, quería darle a él, pero bueno.
On the left! More of the bastards!
They're cut us off again!
Go left! Lose them through the river!
Look out, Pep! They're still coming!
Shoot the bastards! Looks like we've lost them.
For now, maybe. Whoa. We all okay?
Interesting social call. Oh, don't play dumb and superior at the same time, Morgan. We all knew, sooner or later, Cornwall had to go.
Let me see them papers.
It's more attention we don't need. Feels like the whole world's closing in on us. Dutch, it won't be long before they find where we're hiding out now. Especially as we ain't exactly hiding out.
We just need a distraction. Buy us some time. It looks like Mr. Cornwall's company has signed a railroad contract with the army. And they're also moving dynamite down from, well, the Annesburg mines to Saint Denis to resell. And there's bonds at his oil factory. Maybe there's a way to get them off our back and get the money that we need. Micah, you look into this dynamite. Take Bill, I guess. Arthur, you go too. We are gonna need a lot of it. And Micah, we need to talk. Figure out some things.
Of course, boss.
Figure out what?
The plan. Getting out of here. Nothing's changed.
It hasn't, huh?
There's an old house west of Van Horn. Meet me there when you can, Blacklung.
Let's split up. We'll meet up back at camp. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Vale, misión completada. Vale, ¿qué tenemos? Campamento. Reverendo Swanson. Y aquí Micah. Vale, la misión del cazarrecompensas la hemos perdido. Quizá hemos matado al tío del que teníamos que sacar dinero. Quizás, ¿no? Es muy probable. Vale, vámonos al campamento a hablar con el reverendo. Y estoy... ¿Dónde? Vale.
Reverend?
You okay, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know, Reverend.
These are challenging times for all of us.
Yes, very challenging.
You don't seem yourself, somehow. I've always felt... I've left the morphine, sir.
Arthur, Reverend Swanson, would you excuse us a minute?
Of course.
New York, We are gonna go to New York. Now, they have been chasing us south and east and west. We're gonna get a boat, we're gonna get on a river, and we're gonna go north.
New York.
Then Tahiti, the Fiji Islands, or this place, New Guinea, dancing girls, freedom. But first, we have to make a whole lot of smoke, a whole lot of commotion. And then we disappear.
We need more commotion?
1 score and 1 whole hell of a lot of noise.
We ain't so good at doing scores anymore, Dutch.
Are you feeling all right, Arthur?
Sure, I'm fine.
Pardon me for interrupting. I brought a friend, Arthur.
Hello.
Hello.
Dutch. This is Eagle Flies. His father is a great chief. Charles and I, we
Pretended to be mercenaries. Did me a great favor.
Dutch Vanderlyn, how do you do?
Not well, sir.
Well, I am sorry to hear that.
How's your father?
Father has confused wisdom with weakness. His people, my people. We've suffered too much. Been lied to too much. Now they've taken our horses.
Who?
The infantry division posted at Fort Wallace.
Why?
Colonel Favors is a liar and a murderer. His people won't stop until we're all dead. Without horses, we cannot hunt. Without hunting, we will starve. This is another act of war.
I see that.
You men have helped me before, and I have money.
Put your money away, son. What do you think, Charles?
You know I told your father I will not fight over some horses.
But I made no such promise. Come along.
Yeah, Arthur, we must go with them to try to stop things from getting out of hand.
I guess. Come along. We can get them more horses.
I know. I understand Eagle Flies is angry, but I don't see how this will help anything.
Especially not with Dutch whipping them up into a frenzy. We got enough folks coming after us without adding an army to the
Don't
list.
let these bastards walk all over you? No, you're not. This is all that's wrong with this world. Okay, young man, lead the way.
The horses are on a boat near Van Horn. I have a man waiting for us there with some canoes.
Surely this can be done without killing anyone.
Of course. What will be, will be. Anyway, son, tell me about this Colonel Favors.
He's a vile man.
Se ha quedado bugueado un poco ahí el Dutch, ¿no?
Pleasure of persecuting us. All the young have been taken from
Debería estar el Dutch detrás de nosotros y creo que se ha quedado bugueado.
our reservation, shipped off to reform schools. Many women too. The old are weak and sick, but they deliberately withhold medicine and supplies from us.
This ends today. You have my word on that.
Why are you getting involved in this, Dutch?
You know me. We shoot fellers as need shooting. We save fellers as need
Tengo que cazar
saving.
depredadores a caballo, por cierto. O sea, si veo algún lobo, algún zorro, alguna cosa.
This again. It's been quite a while since we helped anyone but ourselves, and even you know that.
I told you. Noise. We need noise, Arthur. Noise. And faith.
I still don't know what that means.
Stop questioning and think. Just think for a second. The Pinkertons have had time to reinforce. The civilized world is closing on us. Who knows what else Molly told them? We need to move towards a conclusion now.
Sure, but what's this got to do with any of that?
Some good, honest conflict between the army and the Indians might be just the distraction we need. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Cornwall was funding the Pinkertons' assault on us. Why do you think I dealt with him? With Cornwall gone, the government is far more likely to divert them to other issues, especially if there's one more scandal. And then we can slip away. Like I said, we just need that noise and 1 more score. You know, I went back For the chest I had hidden outside Shady Belle? And we're close, Arthur. That dynamite, the railroad contract with the army, it was all in those papers Micah found. I have a plan. You just have to trust me. Hurry up. This young fella needs our help.
There's Peta. These men, like I said, they'll help us.
I got the canoes. The boat is still moored in the channel.
Good. Let's wait until nightfall. All right. Let's head out.
We need to get that boat ashore. I think the best plan is to paddle up there silently, board her. And when we got control, we'll deal with that anchor, float away. We'll be ashore before anybody even knows what happened.
Good luck.
Pull up alongside, quietly.
Try not to kill anyone, Arthur.
Como que no los mate. O noquear al menos.
You mind the horses? I need a smoke.
No, not again. They had a sniff of a good hand all night. I'll be retired in the morning at this rate.
What the hell? Jeb, we got a problem here.
¿Quién la ha liado ahora?
I found a body! We have attackers on board!
We'll take it back. What's ours?
You ain't nothing but worm feed.
You can't let that last one get away!
Boys, go find out about those horses down below. Arthur, deal with that anchor.
You think I have the first idea how this anchor works?
Just blow it up then. Hurry. Come on, Arthur.
You seem to be going pretty fast, Dutch.
I'm trying. We're headed to those rocks. Hold on.
What is wrong with you? You boys all right back there?
Yeah, I think so. But there's a huge hole in the boat. Horses are spooked, and we're taking on water.
You boys get him out of here! Well, whatever else is wrong with you, you're quite the best pilot I've ever come across.
The horses are confused.
We need to round them up. I'll get these 4, Arthur. Can you go after the others?
Okay.
¿Pueden nadar los caballos?
Come on. Over here, come on.
¿Pueden nadar los caballos? Encima yo he subido encima. ¿Puede nadar un caballo? No sé, o sea, no es algo que haya visto nunca. Hombre, imagino que si aquí lo están haciendo será porque en la vida real pueden hacerlo también, si no, no entiendo. Pero se me hace muy extraño que un caballo pueda nadar. Con lo que pesa y... no sé. Con las patas que tiene, las extremidades que tiene. No sé. Igual sí, ¿no? Si aquí pueden nadar. Perdón, Dutch, perdón. Perdón. A ver, ¿qué hacemos, Dutch? No sé. Vale.
Seems like Uncle Sam likes you fellas even less than he likes us.
So it goes. My father doesn't want to fight again.
Well, he is a wise man, but you know, I think that I agree with you. There's only so much treachery and betrayal that a man can take before he must admit to himself that he is no longer a man.
Never thought about it in those terms.
An old friend of Evelyn Miller like you, I doubt that. You know, I never had a son.
Will one of you help me return the horses to my men?
Well, Arthur needs to rest. I will. I like you, son. And after the horses, are we gonna wait for the army to come and wreak its revenge?
I hope not.
Of course we ain't. Now let's go check out that fort of theirs.
Is this a good idea?
This is the only idea, and it is one that will suit both of our purposes.
Fighting the army ain't wise.
Stop worrying. Oh, and Sadie told me about Combe. Meet us at Doyle's Tavern in Saint Denis when you can. Shall we go, son?
Certainly.
We'll start some light reconnaissance out at Fort Wallace, and when Combs dealt with, you come meet us there. We'll set up a good spot for you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Yeah, well, I do. This is exactly the distraction that we need.
Your father said that fighting was an impossible gamble. There's no winning for you in this.
Father need not know anything. He'd rather live in ignorance.
Come along,
Your
gentlemen.
father would rather you did not do anything so foolish. I said I would stop this from happening. Would you talk to him?
Speak with Rangeful.
Yes. Would you?
Sure. I'll speak with him. You head on back to camp, check on the others. Dutch's behavior,
I understand. Thank you, Arthur.
Vale, ¿qué podemos hacer? Tenemos aquí Maika. Tenemos algo en la oficina de correos para echar un vistazo. Tenemos aquí a Sadie. Ah, mira, ya se ha vuelto a activar esto. Edith, vale, esta es la mujer que hemos ayudado antes, lo del cazarrecompensas, el tipo este. Vale, vamos en un momento aquí. Parece que tenemos algún correo. Vale, está bien el caballo. ¿Está bien? Ven aquí. Ven aquí. Está estupendo. Como nuevo. Vale. Vale, a ver, ¿dónde está la oficina de correos? Vale, tenía que ganar aquí. Tenía un desafío de lo de los cuchillos.
No. Hey, what are you doing? 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 What are
Esto es individual. Tenía un desafío de ganar a alguien al juego de los cuchillos, creo, o al dominó. No, creo que era el juego de los cuchillos. Tenía que ganar en cada ciudad. Alguien para jugar a los cuchillos aquí.
Perdóname, señor.
Me ha robado 300 pavos. ¿De qué vas? ¿De qué vas? ¿De qué vas? Te voy a meter un... Vas a robar tú a quien yo te diga. Vas a robar a quien yo te diga. Me da igual hacer una masacre aquí en la ciudad. Me va a robar a quien yo le diga ese pavo. Y me he quedado tan a gusto. Nota para mamá. Me la suda. Que no me hubiese robado. Me va a dar pena.
Oh, for the love of...
Si no me hubiesen robado, no habría pasado nada. Vamos a la oficina de correos.
What the heck?
Well, I'm surprised to see you back. Most folk who get away from this town stay away from this town.
Carta de Charles Chetney. Este es el pintor, ¿no? Y Theodore Levin. No me acuerdo quién es este. Nota para mamá de un hijo rebelde.
This whole country's going to the dogs.
Oh, muy bien. Carta de Charles. He conseguido 7 rayos de sol en la cara. Tengo arena entre los dedos. Se puede callar el tipo este. Se me va a estar aquí hablando.
Forgiveness for a price.
Vale, me voy a alejar para que no me esté hablando. Siento rayos de sol, las islas son tal y como pensé que iban a ser o mejores. No se me imagina la luz, los colores y la gente que hay aquí. Son mucho más brillantes y vivos que cualquier cosa o persona de San Denis. Parece que está en un mundo de distancia y en cierto modo así es. Puede que les sorprenda, pero único tal. Esto de aquí para... Vale, sí, no me contesto, diré que... Como el libro había pensado, antes de escribir una carta para venderlos. Puede que los garabatos valga ahora, de lo contrario puede reírse de mi ineptitud. Vale, simplemente para decirme que le va muy bien y que si vendo su dibujo puedo sacar dinero. Pues ok. Lo vendí ya por $2 hace mucho. Así que... ¿Esto quién es? Theodore Levin. No sé quién es. Dudo mucho que usted lea... Esto de aventuras de Paul Calloway ha causado... Ah, este es el que me pidió que escribí... O sea, que interrogase o que hablase con algunos pistoleros para que escribiese una novela. Creo que es ese. El libro, por supuesto, es horrible. Una desfachatez mayúscula, una biografía edulcorada, el nombre de Fast, a lo mejor tiene... Están muertos, gracias a Dios. Un hombre sabe, me dijo una vez que si uno se dedica en la vida a ser pistolero, solo puede salir ganando. Si tiene libertad o gloria. Consiguió libertad. Gracias una vez más. Y la mitad de los frutos de la disponible son para usted. La mitad de los frutos de la difusión son para usted. Ok. Vale. Pues vamos a hablar... Bueno, voy a hacer las misiones secundarias estas primero, yo creo. Vamos a dejar echar las misiones secundarias y luego ya hacemos... luego ya continuamos con la historia principal. Teleport to waypoint.
All right there. You got any business at the mine?
I'm looking for an Arthur Londonderry. I was told he works here.
Londonderry? Oh, you'll want to speak to the foreman. He's down in the pit.
Move! Arthur Londonderry. Is he here?
I'm sorry, feller, but you're too late. Arthur's dead.
The man's dead. What's wrong with you?
Oh, boy, you can't exactly beat it out of him now, can you? You might get something off his widow just across from Butcher's Creek, but I'd hurry. You ain't gonna be the only one a-knocking.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, I ain't the godforsaken moneylender.
Look out! Hey, fellas. Hey there, partner.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Good morning, mister.
Partner.
Morning. On your way now.
Hey, just turn around. This area is private.
Calm down.
Vale, vamos a hablar con... Ya que estamos aquí.
Mr. Morgan.
You still here, kid?
Yes. Mama can't leave. Won't leave. I don't know. I said I had the money. She said your money weren't moral. She said it'd be better to die than to take it.
Maybe she's right. I don't know. I don't know anything about morals.
She's still heading out. Working, you know?
I'm sorry, son. Sorry about all of this.
She ain't been back for a few hours. She left with some fella down the railway tracks. I did not like the look of him.
Which way you say?
That way. Around the woods towards, Willard's Rest.
I'll see what I can do.
Bueno, pues está aquí mi caballo. ¿Qué hace aquí?
Come on, girl.
I'm just waiting.
Yep.
Buscar un rastro.
I ain't a baddie. I ain't.
Of course not.
Well, dearie.
That's enough now, partner. You're starting to scare me, let alone the poor woman. Clear off.
Who are you?
Someone who don't want to hear no more of your nasty mouth. Push me. I'll put a bullet in you.
I presume Archie sent you?
I said clear off before I deal with you.
I'll see you again, dearie.
Listen. Listen to me. Excuse me.
You sound like my husband.
I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened. I was a fool. And I'm suffering for my foolishness. But don't go and get yourself killed because of your pride. You have a son, Mrs. Downs.
I'm just so ashamed.
Ashamed? Of what? You loved him? You did everything for him. Let's get you home.
All right. Let's go.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Stop saying sorry. Sorry won't bring Thomas back.
I know.
So you're sick now too? And you think that affords you the opportunity for penance for cutting his time short?
No, I ain't looking for that.
Okay then. So just forget about me and the guilt you're carrying, because no good can come of that for either of us. And all you can do now is decide the man you want to be for the time you have left. Help someone who can still be helped. Or help yourself.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, hang yourself for all I care.
You're right to dislike me. I ain't looking for that to change. Archie should be waiting for us just up ahead.
Mama! Mama!
Oh, you silly boy. Archie, oh, we do.
Get out of here. Go live someplace else. Start over. Here, take this. I don't need it no more.
I don't want your money.
Yeah, I know you don't want it.
I don't.
You sure as shit need it. Take it.
No.
I ain't looking for forgiveness. It ain't about that. But don't forgive me. Just take the money and get out of here, please. I know I ruined your life. I suffer for it every day. But don't let yourself get killed for pride. I seen it kill too many folk. Don't say anything. Don't thank me. Just take the money and pack your bags. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
I said don't thank me. Get out of here. Please.
Vale. ¿Qué más podemos hacer? Vale, se supone que me han marcado la casa del tipo al que me debe dinero. Aquí. Y luego tenemos ahí la misión de Maika. Vale, pues perfecto. Vamos a ir. A ver si veo algún depredador. Para el desafío. Tiene pinta de que esto es importante. Es un vistazo. Puede que haya algo aquí detrás. ¿Puedo atacar o...? O sea, ¿por qué está esto aquí? No creo que esté simplemente de decoración. Tiene que haber algo, ¿no? Madame Acei. ¿Puedo hacer nada aquí? A lo mejor todavía no, pero más adelante. A lo mejor eso es para una misión más adelante, quizá. Es muy raro que esté esto aquí como... Con la decoración, con todo. Parece como un edificio importante, no parece un edificio que esté ahí puesto por poner.
Mrs. Londonderry.
Arthur's dead.
I know. I'm sorry for it. It's just... We lent Arthur some money, you see, and...
So it was you. You son of a bitch. What do you want now? You want my boy's shoes? You want the food out of our bellies, what little there is? You want me to lie down for you?
No, no.
Arthur gave everything to pay your bills. Everything. And now there's some fellas coming to take the house. There ain't nothing left, mister.
I just wanted to say the debt's canceled and here, take this. It won't bring your husband back, I know. You need money and I don't.
Well, you're a good man. I just wish you'd done it before he worked himself into the grave. But you know, maybe you and your friend that lent him the money could do things differently. Like, not threaten a man. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I really am.
No me parece mal el hecho de que a Arthur le esté dando la oportunidad de... Sabe que está enfermo, sabe que va a morir. Y le está dando ahora muchas misiones ahora. Se nota mucho que son misiones de ayudar a gente. En plan, oye, mira, voy a morir, tal. Toma, tengo dinero, empiezo una nueva vida, tal. Tanto como a esta señora, como a la otra de antes y a su hijo. O sea, se nota que ahora las misiones te dan mucho esa opción de decir, oye, mira, puedes hacer algo bueno, ¿no? Arthur sabe que está muriéndose, sabe que no le queda mucho y decide, ¿no? Utilizar lo que le queda para ayudar un poco a la gente. O sea, está muy guay como esa evolución de personaje, ¿no? Vale, pues tenemos varias misiones. Leopoldo Strauss. A mí Sinclair. Este creo que es el tipo que era un veterano que perdió una pierna para ir a pescar. Buah, me da una pereza. Y luego tenemos aquí esto y lo de Maika. Vale, vamos a hablar con los indios aquí. Teleport to waypoint. Vamos a hablar con los indios aquí para intentar, pues, decirles, ¿no? Pues que su hijo y Dad la van a liar en el fuerte. No sé si convencerlos o no sé qué vamos a conseguir con esta reunión. Voy a guardar partida también antes de que se me olvide. Guapiti.
Morning to you.
There is nothing here for you.
No, tranquilo.
Hello, gentlemen.
Why have you come here?
No soy muy bien recibido.
Hello?
Come in. You don't sound very well.
I'm not. I think I'm dying.
Then I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lacked the grandeur of a conventional king. I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors. He has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. And maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir! I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me.
So where are we going?
I want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing. What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length. But regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. I'm sorry to be forward, but there's so much to be done. Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Sure.
Thank you, Captain.
Enjoy the ride.
We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you.
Coming through.
See the wolves over there feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Yeah! Go on, get out of here!
Good. There was no need to harm them.
Pues estaba pensando pegarles un tiro porque lo necesito además para el desafío.
We can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think.
How much you know about Dutch?
A little. Mostly what Charles told me.
For years. He was the best man I knew. But he's been unraveling for some time now, and I ain't sure there's any going back at this point.
It took a long time for me to learn that you could never change a person. We only become more who we really are. Perhaps you see that with him. Sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here. This is what I was looking for. English mace. Okay, let's continue on.
So, you were saying?
We only become more who we really are. Perhaps you see that with him. Just as I see it with my son.
Dutch has got this crazy plan that if we create enough noise and chaos, we'll be able to escape and go somewhere far away where no one will find us. And I worry a lot of folks are gonna get caught in the crossfire, including eagle flies.
So what can we do?
I ain't quite sure. I just wanted you to know the situation.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought. Be careful. There are some steep turns up ahead, but the views are beautiful from up here.
Things that bad on the reservation?
Yes. This conflict with Colonel Favors and his regiment at Fort Wallace continues to worsen. Many of the elders are sick, and the young feel that any compromise is an admittance of defeat.
Well, we ain't done much to calm the situation.
But I have to continue to seek to resolve matters through peaceful negotiation. Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng. We can talk more about this later. This will combine well. Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag. Mix these together. They taste awful, but it'll help to keep your strength up. All right, let's go. It's not much further now. So, where was I? War would be futile.
Your people are lucky to have you.
I'm not so sure about that.
I appreciate the herbs, but I think it's gonna take more than that. I saw a doctor and he says I'm in a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This situation we're in, me, Dutch, and the others, I don't know how long I got, but some of them, they still got a chance to have a life. I just think if I could give them that, then maybe this ain't all for nothing.
I think there is much you can still do, Mr. Morgan. It's just up ahead. Yeah! Whoa. What's happened? No! It can't be. No! They destroyed everything! No, I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
Help me look around, please. The Chanupa is gone.
Of course. What is it?
A ceremonial pipe. There must be some clues to what happened here. I cannot believe this. This is a place of peace.
Whiskey. Bastards are having a party up here. There.
Mr. Morgan! An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, if they drank
Sure
all
looks like
that, they
was
couldn't have
doing
gotten
some
too far.
drinking. Yeah, well, still no sign of the Chanupa. What reason would they have?
There's some logs here they must have used as kindling.
Look there! Smoke! Do you have any binoculars? Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chanupa, no one will be any the wiser.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
I, don't have any money.
Let's go, girl. Yeah.
about this horse spook, huh? What's that? Who's there? Something's over here. Hey, I heard something. Fellers, up here. We got an intruder. Take your hands off that. I'm gonna watch you bleed out, coward.
Ah. No seré yo un maestro del sigilo, ¿verdad? Yo creo que sí lo soy.
Girl? Yeah.
Please tell me you found it.
Here. I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business. I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him. Or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
Vale. Vale, mira, estamos justo donde el señor de pescar. Una pena que no me apetezca, la verdad. Vale, vamos al campamento, vamos a hablar con Strauss y luego podemos hacer alguna otra misión principal. Están todos aquí. Esto es algún glitch por haberme teletransportado. Están todos como en una posición por defecto que no se esperaba en el que estuviese aquí yo. Algo así.
Ah, how did you get on, Mr. Morgan?
Just dandy. Just get up.
What?
Get up!
What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all.
What are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago. Get your bag. Is this it?
I don't understand.
I ain't gonna kill you, though I probably should. You disgust me. And you shame us. If we could be shamed any more than we already are, that should do. Go!
I don't understand you. What are you doing?
Go and get a job!
You know, they say the sick delude themselves. I was your friend.
You and me, we ain't decent. But those folk, they was. Now here, take that. Take that and get lost!
I'm
leaving.
Bueno. Pues ya parece que no va a haber más misiones con Leopoldo.
Susan?
Someone smashed the box.
What box?
The money box. We'd had that for so many years.
Why did they smash it?
Well, I don't know. Look at this place. All divided. Everyone anxious and at each other's throats. I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Puedo investigar quién ha...
Morning, Arthur.
You okay, Mary Beth?
Are you okay, Arthur? What happened with Strauss?
Voy a investigar quién ha roto esto, lo del dinero.
Arthur.
You okay, Jack?
Is Mr. Strauss gone?
Yeah, he had to leave. Sorry.
O sea, no parece haber ninguna pista de la caja esta del dinero. Ni idea.
Good morning, Arthur.
You'll be able to see your face in...
Ni idea, no parece que haya ninguna pista.
Arthur. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, he ain't done yet, Abigail. Dutch seems...
To have lost his mind? And no,
Just be careful.
I don't have to be careful. I have you as a friend.
Qué bonito. Vale, ¿qué más?
Oh, Mr. Morgan. I've jotted down a few things that I think could be nice additions around here.
Joder, hay un montón de cosas que no he podido hacer, ¿eh?
I love Dutch.
Que no he podido fabricar.
I reckon I'm gonna think about it. Good day.
Pero bueno, parece que por aquí no hay mucho más que pueda hacer. Vamos a guardar por si acaso. Vale, y nos vamos a ir a... Tenemos aquí la misión de Maika y tenemos aquí la misión de Sadie. Vale. Vamos a hacer esto primero. Debería llamar a mi caballo antes de hacer alguna misión. Sobre todo simplemente por el tema de las armas. Me voy con el arco. Vale, dame la carabina. Esta. Y una escopetilla, ¿no? Aquí estuve. Esta es la casa en la que entré por esa ventana. Y había como una mutación muy rara. Había una persona loca que estaba combinando partes de animales.
You know who you're talking to. I ain't sure. I ain't sure about much no more. All I know is there's law whenever you're around. Is that so? Because it seems to me that since you've been riding with us, there ain't been nothing but trouble. Stirring things up all the time, getting in Dutch's ear. Seems wherever you is, there's Pinkertons and vice versa. So you better watch your goddamn mouth, boy! Or...
Take it easy, cowboy. You're gonna do yourself a mischief way you're heading.
Micah, shut it!
He started it! Dutch says we is to go on with plans to create a diversion. We gotta get some explosives to blow up the bridge. Keep the army out of here a few days.
I think it's a real bad idea.
I don't think Dutch cares too much. What you think?
That's clear.
We gotta confuse him one last time. Then he and I will head to Blackwater, collect the money, and help everyone leave. He's got a boat lined up.
Blackwater's a fool's errand. Everyone knows it. Even a greedy moron like you.
It's Dutch's choice, Arthur. You're just a senior gun, same as the rest of us. Only you ain't well.
I'm fine.
Then you'll do Dutch's bidding, which is robbing a stage that's coming from Annisburg full of explosives.
Rob a stage. All we seem to ever do is rob a stage, you and me.
Not me, you two. I got my own planning to do. You boys got this.
Shit. Well, guess we have. Come on, Arthur.
And Cowpoke, take it easy. You could do with a vacation, hmm?
All right, let's go.
Have fun, boys.
Micah says we should jump it as soon as it comes through Van Horn.
So you're taking orders from him now?
I'm taking orders from Dutch, same as always.
A pair of them are becoming unhinged. You hear about Dutch killing Cornwall?
Hey, hold up a second. Pinkerton Patrol, over there. Okay, I think we're clear. Let's head off.
Anyway, you were saying?
Well, that needed to be done.
Right now? With the Pinkertons breathing down our necks?
See, I'm starting to think that you've gone soft, Morgan. Okay, let's hold up here. Hold it. So, the wagon will be coming from that way, down from Annisburg. And it'll take the two of us to stop it completely, or it'll never get done. So, I was thinking, you go play dead, and I'll take care of them.
No, I'm the better shot, and you're the better actor. No, you play dead, and I'll cover you.
I got that. I got that. Oh, that's them coming now, I think. It'll be quite the show.
¿Cómo subo aquí arriba?
All right, let's see if we can get this back to camp without blowing ourselves up. Nice shooting back there.
Nice drunk playing.
Comes naturally. Ooh, I could use a drink after that.
Yeah, no. Just never goes easy no more, does it?
Oh, shit! Damn!
Okay, I'm trying.
Well, quick! They get off one good shot and they'll blow us both to Kingdom Come. I thought there was no law in Van Horn.
Does that really matter right now, Bill?
God damn it! Still more... I'm not... Arthur! We need to deal with this. We're leading them right back to camp.
Okay. What do you think
I
I'm
don't
doing?
see
any more.
All right. Oh, that was close. Don't reckon I'm cut out to be a dynamite wagon driver.
Killing a bunch of folks so we can rob some dynamite to blow up a bridge? This make any sense to you?
It's a distraction. So it ain't meant to make sense.
It should to us. It's our plan.
You know, I've had it with the moaning. Look, there's Micah up ahead.
Great.
Whoa! So, you got it?
We got it. Yes, we got it.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Nothing at all, boss.
John, go drive this over to Bacchus Bridge. Get it hidden near there.
He really does think he's
Bill,
in charge.
You go on ahead. I need to speak with Arthur. Good work, son.
What's going on?
Listen, I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and you find me irritating and a threat, and I like to annoy you. But right now, I need better from you, Arthur.
Okay, Micah. Whatever you say.
I ain't the bad guy you think I am, Arthur. But I am a survivor. Stick with me and you'll live. Oh, the bridge is probably a two-man job. You should probably go help Marston.
Why don't you?
Like I said, Dutch and I got planning to do for the train. There's a big picture here, Arthur. Trust me.
Vale. ¿Qué más tenemos? Ya está, no queda lo de San Denis. Ah, mira, tenemos aquí con los indios otra vez. Honor entre ladrones. La reserva del Wapiti, ayudar al Capitán Monroe. Y luego tenemos aquí lo de Sadie. Vale, como parece que esto es como más importante, más de la historia principal, esto de San Denis, vamos a hacer primero esto. Bueno, antes de ir vamos a cambiar las armas. Llevarme esto. Y el rifle no estaba mal, la verdad. Tiene bastante cadencia. Vamos a llevarnos esto. Vale, ahora sí. Teleport. Vamos allá.
Mr. Morgan! Hello. Here I am, as promised.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's going out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out. And he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to Apidi after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain. So, this Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes. And no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. If he can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Well, like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for you. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous. All right. This is the spot I was thinking of. Let's get up this way.
Sure.
There's a nice vantage point up at the top here.
Go!
Okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge. Now, the wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. All I do is clean.
Well,
good luck. I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, I can't promise.
Vale, puedo hacer esto sin violencia.
Hey, you, keep your distance. We'll open fire if we have to.
Vale, no parecen muy amigables. Quería ponerme a ver si podía hablar con ellos. A ver si podía hablar con ellos y convencerles de que parasen, pero se ve que no... Es que no se me ocurre sino cómo hacerlo sin liarme a tiros. A lo mejor se detienen en algún sitio y puedo hacerlo. Poniéndome delante del camino se detendrá el carro. Ya. Ay, se van para allá, qué casualidad. A ver si puedo convencerlos de que se paren.
Are you hearing me?
Que no puedo... O sea, ¿cómo lo hago sin meterle un tiro a cada uno? Se va a detener en algún momento el carro. Ay, no sé si necesitaba... Necesitaba piel de mapache para algo, creo, ¿eh? Yo lo siento por el mapache. Ya se ha cabreado el tío.
Okay, girl.
Imagino que había una misión. A ver, puedo ver... Historia, aquí... No. O sí, historia... No puedo ver la misión que estoy haciendo ahora. Mm. No, es que no voy a conseguir hacer la misión en sigilo ya. O sea, ya no. Ay, se han detenido ahí. Lo que pasa es que me están buscando. Bueno, Arthur. No, mira, me están ya disparando. No, al final me tengo que liar a tiros. Te quiero decir, sabiendo ya... Espérate. Sabiendo ya que el carro se va a parar en este momento, en este punto, ¿puedo repetir la misión hasta ahora? Vale, voy a hacer una cosa, voy a suicidarme. Me morí. Vamos a cargar último punto de control. A ver si no me crashea el juego. Ahí está el carro. ¿What? Y está el carro aquí. Oye, pues mira. Qué sencillo ha sido, ¿no? Tengo que subir de alguna forma. ¿Cómo subo? ¿Cómo puedo subir? ¿Cómo puedo subir? No, pero es que quiero... ¿Cómo cojo las medicinas? Igual no tenía que haber hecho esto. Porque claro, están muertos los... Ah, mira, vale. No sé cómo ha subido, pero ha subido. Vale. ¿Me habrá contado como que lo he hecho en sigilo? No creo, ¿no? No creo. Una vez he matado a los guardias, yo creo que ya cuenta la misión como que los he matado y no hay vuelta atrás. Pero también te digo, o sea, los guardias me han atacado porque he disparado a un mapache. O sea, ni siquiera los he atacado a ellos. Pero claro, estaban ya como enfadados de que los estaba persiguiendo y he disparado a un mapache, pues han dicho... A por este. O sea, que a lo mejor me cuenta la misión como que no ha sido en sigilo. Imagino que tendrá consecuencias, porque me estaba insistiendo también antes en la misión que he hecho con el jefe este de la tribu. Me estaba insistiendo también en que lo hiciese en sigilo, que no hiciese ruido. Luego me ha preguntado y me ha dicho, ¿ha habido heridos? No sé qué, y ha dicho que sí, obviamente, porque me los he cargado a todos. Y aquí lo mismo, me ha insistido en que que no utilice violencia, que no robe la camioneta, que simplemente coja las medicinas y me vaya. Entonces puede que tenga consecuencias a la hora de cómo acaban los indios contra los americanos.
Help is coming from the outside. Is that him?
Hi there. Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, now don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Recupera la vacuna sin que te detecten. Completa la misión en menos de 5 minutos. Obviamente no iba a pasar. Obviamente eso no iba a pasar. Vale, ¿qué más podemos hacer? Misión aquí, John Marston. Dutch os ha pedido a John y a ti que voléis el puente usando explosivos que robasteis. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Josiah. Quiero hablar contigo. Parece que tiene que ver con los indios. Y luego la misión esta. Vale, vamos a hacer esto primero.
So are we on
So it is.
Josiah?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental. Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. You go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan.
Sir.
How are you?
A little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles, I've
saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
This way. I also have some men meeting me there. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to help. Thank you for
Va a
doing
soltar el
this,
mapache
both of
ahí.
you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a problem.
¿Por qué ha soltado el mapache?
Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch should not have gotten involved.
My son has a mind of his own. Too much so, in fact. I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe that's part of the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. Be able to say, look, you see how these savages behave?
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement. Here we are. There's my men up ahead.
Hello.
Easy.
Wichasha Kilana, Kula Wichiampi, Ilpo, Bunyapi Ktelo. This way.
Ha!
Easy.
You did good, girl.
Colonel Favors, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rainsfall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused.
Morgan, ¿qué
Your
haces?
men are little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. but there are limits. So, let me be very... Are you okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Raines.
That's, Rains' fault.
Exactly. Chief Raines, the thing
It's quite a
is,
cough.
federal government.
Sure. Wait here. I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed. Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? He seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is gonna force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favors wants him tried for treason and hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. His whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to negotiate...
Feeling better?
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
Let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Aye.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here. If I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo. I don't want to kill this man, but shall...
Get away with this.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
We need to leave now. I got a shot. I'll kill you. Don't be dumb. Get off me. Get out of here. Come on. Open fire on me. Out this way. Come on.
Esta música. Quiero mi escopeta.
Damn it. Barely hit him.
Look out behind! They're catching up!
Yeah.
You're in the
I can't shoot.
man! Yeah, but we can! Here come more of them! Man, please! Your fire! My horse! Damn it! More on the left! Head for the trees! We're penned in! Go! Find some cover and protect Monroe! Come on!
Come on, Captain. Can you shoot?
I can't do it!
There. Hell you!
I swore it!
Got you outnumbered, you bastard.
What's our plan here?
Plan, matarlos a todos.
Make for the valley. Just hope.
mistake!
Hey, it's now or never. Let's go! Captain Monroe, you're with me! Come on, girl. Hop on, Captain! We sure as hell don't want to hang around here. Come on, follow me!
¿Estás bien? He tenido un pequeño contratiempo. El NPC. Vámonos.
More behind us!
I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. We'll take you to the station.
I can't believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
We'll do what we can.
I guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't think so.
Careful!
Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet you back at camp.
Eso es lo que digo. Ahora en todas las misiones Arthur está como ya ayudando a la gente. Sabe que le queda poco tiempo.
Reverend?
Y prefiere simplemente ayudar a la gente, darles dinero.
Reverend.
Y ya está.
What are you doing here?
I'm leaving.
Running away?
I suppose so, yes, I'm running away. I try to make Dutch see sense.
Con el dinero que han forzado del campamento.
And the women? Little Jack? You leaving them?
I told them to run too. I asked them to come with me, but they wouldn't. I'm changed. I'm a changed man, Arthur. I can't die for a bunch of nonsense sprouted by a fool.
I understand.
Ha robado el dinero del campamento, reverendo.
You're not a good man, Arthur, but you're not all bad either. Everything will be... Your journey, your path will be just fine.
I'm worried my path is coming to an end, Mr. Swanson.
Maybe. I felt that way for a long time about myself, I mean, but you'll do what's right.
I don't know about that.
I do. Save who you can and let the rest rot. And look after yourself.
Maybe. We'll see.
You do see. You just can't quite admit it to yourself.
All aboard!
Be well, Reverend.
All aboard!
You too, Arthur?
Sure. Good luck out there.
You lived your life like a man, Arthur, and you turned into a good man. If we were all like you, things might have turned out differently.
You're getting mighty sentimental, Reverend. Girl?
Vale, ¿qué más? ¿Podemos hacer algo más antes de... Antes de dejarlo? ¿Qué nos queda por hacer? John Marston, colocar explosivos. Y Sadie. Sadie necesita hablar contigo y la misión se llama Adiós, querido amigo. No sé cómo... No sé qué tengo que interpretar por eso. Pero bueno, vamos a descubrirlo.
Looking like a lady
Don't
won't
you
help
worry
us.
about me.
There you are.
Here I am.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go where? And why are you so riled up?
Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll.
That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves.
In this?
In this.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, don't we just look the part?
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis shoots you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
Colm hung me up, nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
You two quit it. We all got a job to do, and we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
We'll get it done, all right.
All right, then. Come on. We got a hanging to witness.
Look here. Don't the public love an execution? Hey. All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Combs boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at?
I don't know. We gotta follow them and find out.
Yeah. Oh, here comes somebody.
Stay here.
Don't do nothing.
Go brush that horse, officer.
Yes, sir.
The crowd came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them.
I guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
Well, I guess I don't know what I know no more.
And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decisions or yours. Here and now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's cutting in there. Let's go. Quiet.
What's it look like? Bunch of cops.
Well, how many?
Enough. So what do you think?
Paul's up on the roof. Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast.
Yeah, I guess we faced worse than this before.
Sure. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So, they got a guy up on the roof overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get him. And do it silently.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
Oh, Arthur, here's a ladder. Find a way up to the roof and stop him. I'll go back to Mrs. Adler.
Gallows, which way was... What's this, then? A gun case. Your boss is gonna swing, I promise.
Come here. Let me...
For as long as any well, there goes your escape plan.
From Barbary. Yet justice itself can at times be barbaric. For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O'Driscoll is one such man. He has murdered, tortured, robbed, stolen, raped, and abused for a decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
Mete un tiro, ¿te imaginas?
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Morgan, you hear us? Take a shot on these O'Driscolls!
They tried. Whoa, whoa, look out!
¿Acaso?
Look out! One of his boys! Look out! We gotta deal with this wagon! You see that fella, Arthur? You get
Get out of here!
Fire!
all right, we're out! Go, go, go!
Well, we got him.
Let's just get out of here.
Go.
Pues es la primera vez que un plan sale bien. Entre comillas.
How you get on, Arthur?
Well, we saw the bastard hang okay, but the whole thing ain't gonna save us.
I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Como Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh, okay.
I know it's from that Mary.
Mary?
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
Oh. What? ¿Y eso?
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I, nonetheless, must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense. But when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything. For everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant. And the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
Acabó. Me han dado un logro. Adiós, querido amigo. Se acabó la historia de Mary, definitivamente. Vale, pues creo que lo vamos a dejar por aquí. La misión de pesca, ya digo, no la voy a hacer o la haré fuera de cámara, me da mucha pereza. Nos queda lo de John Masters, de colocar los explosivos aquí en el puente. Y luego tenemos aquí Águila Voladora. Tacha convencido a Águila Voladora de que actúe contra los militares. Vale, pues mañana haremos estas dos misiones, a ver cómo acaba. Pero ahora de momento voy a dejar por aquí. Ya digo, luego si tengo tiempo haré algún otro intento en el Den Ring, a ver si puedo sacar la run de una vez. Ya digo, antes he tenido una run que me ha jodido mucho porque son fallos muy tontos y la he cagado mucho al final. Y nada, me da mucha rabia tirar las runs así a la basura. Pero bueno, a ver si ya pronto sale. Ya está, por hoy lo dejamos por aquí, ¿vale? Mañana en principio seguimos con Red Dead Redemption 2, ¿vale? En el directo. Y ya está. Lo que digo siempre, si sale una run buena en el Elden Ring, pues ya la subiré a YouTube. Y ya está. A ver si hay suerte y puede salir pronto. Así que nada, me despido por aquí, gente, y nos vemos mañana con más. Chao.